All praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to apostles and elders in New York, GMS. Salutations to y'all around the world that's teaching the truth, putting your lives on the line for it. And shalom to you, Sirius Aqua. My name is Maya Kaala, Pun Gad, Wichicalco branch, a great millstone. I'd like to make a disclaimer that we are not black Hebrew Israelites. Alright, black is a color, not a nationality, okay? The Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds scattered abroad. Speckled birds are Israelites who look like other nations, but their father's paternal bloodline go back to the 12 tribes of Israel. We are not affiliated with any violent groups. We are not affiliated with any terrorist groups. We are not affiliated with any militant groups. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite groups. And yeah, man, we're gonna talk about Ottawa, all right, the nation of Edom, all right, and how basically their own people, as far as I know, this individual, but about this individual historian, this Spanish historian, basically just told on his own people, man, all right, and you see right here, this is basically a meme on the internet about so-called Europeans. All right, they're not white, as they deceive you, because the term white they come out to 1861. All right, nobody's walk on the earth white like cotton or white like the eyeballs of the characters in his meme. All right, nobody's black on this earth like this background. All right, the dark-skinned people of this earth, which include the nation of Israel, range from very dark brown, Wesley Snipes called the very light. All right, as that rapper Kid from Kid and Play. All right, that Benjamite rapper. All right, so right here, I'm gonna get this book right here. All right, and this is from Jack D. Forbes. Jack D. Forbes is a Gadite. All right. As a matter of fact, let's see what he wrote about what this Spanish author wrote in 1522 on page 268 in the book African and Native Americans. All right. It says right here, it says in 1552, the historian of Francisco Lopez de Gomora appeared within it. The author included interesting statement about human physical variation. It says, a remark upon the marvelous varieties of colors created by the Most High, all right, Yahweh, for human beings, and how although whites and blacks, and again, no such thing as whites and blacks, all right, you got people that have pale skin and they flesh and blood show through got red color, then you have other people that are their range in dark brown color to very light, all right. It says seem to be a total opposite colors, all right. All right, so that's why you read Genesis 25 that they was astonished, Isaac Rebecca baby, that the first baby came out unusual. All right, they call him what? Adawan, which means Ashawa, which means wasted seed. All right, he had no skin pigmentation. All right, it says right here, there's really a progression of color, almost grades. Okay, Casa por grados. All right. Okay, then right here it says there are whites of many shades of white, Bermejos, reddish people of many degrees of red. All right, and blacks of many kinds of blackness. All right, so we know nobody black. Moreover, from white Bermejo, which means red, one moves through Des Colorado, uncolored pale whites. I mean, Esau very pale, right? You still can see a little bit red in him. All right. And what is it? Rubio, blonde, golden. For one, black moves to Senzazo, ash color. I mean, dark. Moreno, dark brown. Laurel, immediate brown. Lenito, lionish brown. All right. It says the Native Americans, sorry, the Northern Kingdom, all right, are Lenado, all right, meaning browns people, all right, so nobody wasn't pale, all right, it was a copper colored people. It says in general, regardless of their hair texture and their face features, there was a color covered people, all right. It said in general, membrillos, catos, stew, quench color, all right. Torrecidos, yellowish. Castillo's chestnut, another brown, all right. According to Lopez, so I'm gonna go back to this right here. He says, well, he says, there are whites, Edomite, of many shades of white. We all know they're not white. Bermejos, reddish people of many degrees of redness. All right, because what did these people been pushing since 1861? They are white, and they're not. And they was uh, spreading this lies, man. All right, so it says right here, it says get this scripture. And they did that to hide their true nationality. All right, just like they called the so-called Negroes, all right, so-called African Americans, black. All right, labeling them black. All right, even Negroes in Spanish means dark, very dark black. All right, come from the word nigger, means black and Latin. All right, but our people are brown skinned. Okay, so so-called African Americans of Judah. All right, so right here it says Psalms 10:7 said, his mouth is full of cursing, deceit, and fraud. And on his tongue is mischief and vanity. His mouth is full of cursing, deceit, and fraud. All right. So he ran around the world. He done changed people, even his own nationality, changed people, certain people nationalities. All right. Calling the Hamites African, calling the Israelites black, African American, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Brazilian, Native American, Chilean, Mexican, okay, Costa Rican, all right, etc., etc. All right, all right. So he be going around telling lies, man. All right, and right here it says, now this is a account of the ancestors of Lodo Equino, also known as Gustavus Vasa. All right, the Igbo ancestor, the one that verified that his people are the Israelites, because he said, hey, he was given a Bible and he reading all the customs of Israel. He said, hey, this is what my people do. They do the same as the Jews of the Bible, which proved that the Igbos are the Israelites. The Igbos fulfill the prophecies, all the prophecies, Deuteronomy 28, all right, and Leviticus 26. Okay, it says right. All right, so look at what the ancestor looked like. All right, there you go, right there. All right. Matter of fact, in that book, Igbo Israel by Odi Magolu, he had a beard. He had a beard, man. All right, but this guy named, I believe his name Daniel, told him keep it clean, shave his beard would prove that he's wearing a beard and everything, man. All right, before they pulled these ears, like, all right, because it's like keep beard. But anyway, back to this. Now, this is account what he described the so-called white man. This is page 154, Weird History 101. All right. So I'm going to go down here what he said. He says, indeed, such were horrors of my views and fears at the moment that if 10,000 worlds had been my own, I would have freely parted with them all to have exchanged my condition with that of the meanest slave in my own country, when I looked around the ship too and saw a large furnace in copper boiling, and a multitude of black people of every description chained together, every one of their countenance expressing dejects and sorrow, and I so longer doubted my fate, and quite overpowered with horror and anguish, and I fell motionless on the deck and fainted. When I recovered a little, I found some black people about me, who I believe was some of those who had brought me on board and had been receiving their pay. They talked to me in order to cheer me, but all in vain. I asked if I were not to be eaten by those white men with horrible looks, red faces, and long hair. Let me read again. Red faces and long hair. All right, proves that the so-called white man is not white. They are red. All right. Okay. They are red. They are what? Bermejo or Bermejos. All right. Bermejos. All right. Bermejos. All right. So you look at and you look it up. Matter of fact, come on. Just try to see Bermejo. From very old Spanish, red, vertical Latin, varus. All right. Look, little word. All right. All right. What's this color? Bermejo color. Put that in there. Auburn hair. Auburn hair is a variety of red hair, mostly described as reddish brown in color, dark gender. Auburn, blah blah blah. But we know it's not talking about brown, all right? So-called white man, not brown. All right. Then another one they tried to say there was let me see, Bermejo. There we have Bermejo mean red. All right, what is the meaning? It said about 1440, 1501. Bermejo real name was Bartolome des Cardenas, but he was known by his nickname Bermejo, meaning red, which suggests that he was red-haired or ruddy faced. No, all right, Rudy is this right here. All right, it's Esau trying to escape his. This is Rudy right here. I'm gonna put this right here, Rudy Duck. All right, this is Rudy right here. All right, let me put a Rudy. This is Ruddy right here. Ruddy, Salak. Ruddy, Rudy, tomato, whatever. All right. Ruddy puppy. All right, this right here. All right, this is Ruddy right here. All right. That's what Ruddy is. All right. Like a brownish. All right. All right. Why is red name red? Spanish. They named a man with red hair. Rudy. But y'all know it's not Rudy. Bermejo, right? An historian right here exposed it. All right. All right, the historian Francisco Lopez de Gomoro already exposed it. He said Bermejo's reddish people. Bermejo's reddish people of many degrees of redness. All right. Every time I get on these demons, the internet mess up. I ain't gonna. All right. This is the spirit that red grapes pulled up. Red grapes pulled up. All right. Let's see. I get work, man. These demons, man. They wow. They freeze up my screen, everything, man. They ain't like that. You know what? I'm gonna end it. You all. I hope you've been edified. Okay, well. Alright, so alright, Bermejo color. Alright. Yeah, right there that'll be something. Right. Wow. Yeah. Alright, you can see Esau trying to lead us away. Alright. Well, we all know that it means reddish. It don't mean brownish, reddish brown, nothing like that. Alright. Right here, Bermejo. Alright. He's straight up red. And you can see it right here. Not this. Well, color Bermejo, right? Red. Right. So no getting around it, man. Alright, you so-called Europeans, so-called white people, you are the Edomites that the Bible speaks of. It's nothing mean anything, just the truth, man. Alright, your forefathers lied to you. We Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, speckled birds, we didn't lie to you. You know, we did not lie to you. Alright. You're all the one, alright? Okay. Right here. The truth endureth. Alright. Says Psalms 105, for Yahweh is good, his mercy everlasting, and his truth endureth to all generations, right? So the truth gonna endure forever, man. All right, Psalms 117 and 2, for merciful kindness great toward us, the truth of Yahweh endure forever, praise ye Yahweh. All right, so the truth gonna always be here, man, no matter how much you try to hide it, anything. All right, you're not gonna hide the truth. All right. Anyway, this is it. I hope you all been edified. Shalom.